Tesla, historically one of the greatest money losses in the auto business, has reportedly surpassed most of its main competitors in profit per vehicle over the past year, according to a Reuters study of industry data. Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I talk about all things Tesla and electric cars. In today's video, I'll reveal Tesla's hidden weapon, which helps the company beat the competition and raise stock prices, while Elon Musk has a big role in it. You might not be familiar with it, but it has a big impact on Tesla's cost savings and production efficiency. We'll talk more about the Jiga Press in a moment. In the third quarter of 2022, Tesla produced a gross profit margin of $15,653, which is more than twice as much as Volkswagen Edge and 4 times that of Toyota Motor. This information was reported by Reuters, Court, and 5 times that of Ford Motor Company during the majority of this year. Tesla has quickly increased the price of its most well-known vehicles, like the Model Y SUV. The auto industry's manufacturing was slowed by a lack of resources and semiconductors, which allowed companies to concentrate on higher-margin models and report strong profits even as sales volume fell. Tesla's decision to change course and invest its price and production cost advantage since the 2008 financial crisis. Well-known manufacturers like General Motors have strengthened their focus on profit over volume. Cuts now criticizes these strategies. Dependency on. During the pandemic, the company made significant investments in state-of-the-art manufacturing techniques to reduce production costs. For example, it replaced small metal parts with large castings by using massive casting equipment known as Jiga Presses, which were initially produced by the Jiga Group for Tesla to increase economies of scale. Tesla standardized its car designs and pushed for the manufacture of batteries and other supply chain components. When former Tesla employee Jerome Gillen said in 2019 that Tesla Roman Automation was developing a huge giant machine to produce full-size cars in the same way that toy cars are made, they wanted to beat German automakers at their own game. The idea of large-scale manufacturing of car parts using presses was something they had been thinking about for a long time. Tesla acquired the 2 biggest casting apparatuses. Why the Tesla model's rear chassis and crash rails are cast as a single unit in the world. In April 2020, Elon Musk announced in January 2021 that a casting machine capable of producing over 8,000 tons would be used to make the rear chassis of the Tesla Cybertruck. On March 16, 2021, the first 8,000 tons of die was ordered from the Italian company Jiga Group. In addition to the foundations for numerous additional Jiga Press units, Tesla had 5 casting machines erected at Jiga Shanghai, 2 at the Tesla factory in California, 2 at Jiga Berlin, and 2 at Jiga Texas. In May and June of 2022, Jiga put together a 9,000-ton force, or 88,000 kilonewtons. Jiga Press. Describe the Jiga Press. Tesla has made significant investments in its Jiga Press, a massive machine that can cast large portions of an automobile's body into a single piece instead of needing several smaller parts to be welded together. Given how much Tesla is known for accomplishing incredible things, it is not surprising that Jiga Press will be found in its factories. The Jiga Press is the largest high-pressure die casting machine in the world, measuring 64 feet long by 17 feet wide by 23 feet high. It weighs around 410 tons and has a clamping force of 6,000 tons. It can create objects with a surface area of up to 2.5 square meters and a maximum weight of 104 kilos. The following is the process of die casting. Aluminum ingots and offcuts are heated at 850 degrees Celsius in a melting oven fueled by natural gas until the slag is liquid for Tesla's Jiga Press-based casting process. After physically removing the aluminum oxide from the surface, the liquid metal that remains is pushed through pipes that are heated to a temperature of 750 to 850 degrees Celsius, using 400 kilowatts of heat. The molten aluminum is surrounded by a nitrogen gas blanket in a tank that is constantly circulating to keep the temperature constant and avoid the formation of oxides at 750 degrees Celsius. The Jiga Press's casting chamber receives a precise amount of molten metal from a holding oven, which is then forced into the mold at 400 degrees Celsius using a high-speed plunger and an additional 8 milliliters of lubricant. The raw casting is removed from the mold once it is opened. After the casting is removed by a robot, it is cooled from 400 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius in a quenching tank. A mechanical trim press is used to trim the approximate edges, and an X-ray is taken to examine the inside structure. Laser trimmed, computer measured, and drilled for fittings. Why is the Jiga Press significant for Tesla? The procedure just takes a few minutes and yields a robust, lightweight, and precise single-piece casting. By using the Jiga Press to reduce the number of parts to one, Tesla is streamlining the design and engineering of the Model Y's rear underbody. Previously, the underbody required stamping, welding, and fitting together tests. This saves time, money, and materials. Transport and quality assurance. According to Tesla, utilizing the Jiga Press will reduce the weight of the rear underbody by 10%, cutting expenses by 20%, and increasing production speed by 30%. This translates to significant increases in Tesla's profitability and performance efficiency. Tesla plans to use the Jiga Press for the front underbody and structural battery pack of its vehicles, among other parts. Another innovation from Tesla is the structural battery pack, which increases safety and stiffness, while reducing weight by integrating the battery cells into the car's chassis instead of needing a separate battery module. Although not the only automaker using die casting equipment, Tesla is the only one using such large ones. The majority of other automakers use smaller equipment that can create tiny parts that need to be assembled and welded. The advantage of Tesla is its capacity to increase production with fewer machines and a lower level of complexity. What impact does the Jiga Press have on the stock prices and rivals of Tesla? By using the Jiga Press, Tesla is able to produce more cars with less resources and faster turnaround times than its competitors, which gives it a competitive advantage over them in a number of areas. Firstly, this means that Tesla will be able to meet the increased demand for its vehicles more easily and efficiently than its competitors who are currently using outdated methods. Second, it enables Tesla to minimize production costs while raising profit margins, which means Tesla can choose to use the savings to either drop costs for its consumers or invest them in R&D by introducing new features and technologies. Thirdly, it solidifies Tesla's position as a pioneer in innovation and technology, enabling it to draw in more clients looking for cutting-edge goods and services, as well as investors looking for long-term growth potential. These factors support Tesla's stock price increase and market performance. Over the previous 5 years, Tesla's stock price has increased by over 1,000%, making it one of the most valuable companies in the world. By December 2021, Tesla's market value exceeded that of Volkswagen, Toyota, and General Motors combined. As a result, its hidden weapon is no longer so secret. Tesla is undoubtedly leading the electric car revolution and isn't afraid to defy the conventional wisdom. Industry forecaster William Brown claims that although Tesla is outperforming its competitors and opening up new markets and prospects for itself and others, according to company information assessed by Reuters, as we continue to lower the cost of our cars, we anticipate that more people will have access to smart vehicles. In the third quarter, Xbox recorded a gross profit of $45.65 and a net loss of $11,735 per vehicle. Xbox stated then quickly, a Vietnamese electric vehicle company, declared on Thursday that it will compete with Tesla by offering price reductions when Beijing phased out subsidies for EV. This concludes today's video. I hope you found it interesting and learned something new. If you do, Baico Limited, the leader of the EV market in China, announced price increases starting on January 1. Although Bai has not responded to Tesla's recent price decreases in China, its gross margins of $5,456 per vehicle gave it more wiggle room in a price war than Volkswagen, Toyota, or General Motors. In addition, please leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on Tesla's covert weapon, and subscribe to my channel to watch more films like this one. We'd appreciate your time, and we'll see you later.